Alrighty, so let's work on the tractor side. It's probably best we're gonna pull these knobs off. Put this side for now. Make this one easier. Adjustable wrench. I'll just get this little toe here. Ooh, these things might be cranky. Oop. There we go. And this one handles so close to the plastic. This one's always difficult to do. You got 2 fingers on those fingers. You got 2 fingers on these fingers. Just quick little burps. It's like the impulse. Alrighty. Oh, I need a battery. This is not going to work. We have a couple 10mm screws. Let's tighten. That's loosened. Light's probably not that good, but I think the point is served. A couple 10mm bolts there. A long adjustable wrench. Let's pull this off. Set this to the side for now, because we're replacing this with the new one. And maybe we should clean this all off, because that little weather gasket I showed you earlier is going to fit right in here. And maybe I'm going to have to really clean that well so it stays put. You know, so the new wires don't get cut through. Alright, let's just do as much as we can. Alright, sounds good. Alright. It's got 80 hours on it, so let's just give a little PB blaster to it. It is not gonna hurt. Especially on here. And in here. And in that bolt there. No. Just to make life easier, very carefully pull this pin. Pull this pin. Don't lose them, or you'll hate yourself. I've done it. Just pull that pin and this pin. Now I'm going to need 11 and a 4mm. 11mm wrench. 4mm Allen. Wait, just some more room to get in there. Ooh, there we go. I think they Loctite that in there. Oh yeah, I can see it. All right, save that for reuse. Now we got a little bit more room here. Where'd the 14s go? It's still right here. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, nice. Now there's a nut and bolt here, which I'm working with, but there's going to be a collar inside of this handle, which we'll need to get put into the new joystick we're installing. And you don't want to lose it, because that little thing can get, see? It's like everything just wants to hide and get lost on you. Pull this bolt out. Yep, I'm sure someone has a different, easier way. Maybe they don't pull as much stuff out than I do. I don't care, that's how I do it. It's fine. Alright, now to more important topics. Where's our new joystick? Where did we put it? Huh? Am I looking right at it? We will need this. I don't think we need any of this. Comes with a new booty here. Here's going to be one of the very important parts that the directions aren't going to tell you. Is this doesn't fit through that. You gotta make sure. Wait a second. If you install that, you can't get that in there. Might make a person make a bad decision. Instead of taking the time to undo it, fish this thing through here like that. So at this point in time, it's best to leave that like that. Let's leave that like that. Here's my little bucket of grease here. Alright, looking good. Well, this guy plans on keeping this thing a long time. Let's grease that up. Grease this up. Make sure you get black grease all over your clothing. Ooh, yeah, it feels good. And okay, that goes like that. So make sure you don't lose that collar in there. That'd just be bad. Come on. Can I find the hole? Oh, I got it. I got it. This will put the gear wrench on this side. Use the socket on this side, so we can crank that thing down. Come on. This wants to spin on me. Really want to get it tight. Yeah, I'm bending my wrench, so I know it's tight enough now. Maybe we can just put this lock on for now. Does one. I'll keep the joystick stable. Maybe we can just put this thing somewhere out of our way for now. So we need to hook up this wire. I'm getting there. Almost done. So this edge right here is where that little bit of yeah. Certainly help the wires live longer. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's get the rest of this thing back together now. And get this thing anywhere out of our way. Seems to be alright. To be honest with you, I don't think that's a necessary spot for Loctite. Should be tight enough. Yep. Keep a good hand on these little pins right here. They're small. They love to jump. Oh. Oh, no, we didn't do yet. Oh no, it's not good. That's not good. We're technically not here today. We got all this back together. Mr. Salesman's doing a demo over there. Have to be careful. We could have probably done this step maybe earlier. It's no big deal. Either way, be super careful with this button. Treat it with your utmost respect. Straighten it out. Yeah, what does that say? 325 foot-pounds of torque is required on this plastic nut right here. There is a little tiny rubber washer right there on that side. And just use your fingertips. I mean, if this doesn't want to go on, this don't want to go on. You going on? I got it. Whatever position you got to get in to get it right. Is anything happening? Almost there. There we go. Kind of like your oil filter. This is just as hand tight as you can get it. Or else you just break it. Alright, good. Alright, we're gonna let that dangle for now. This does have a little push thing in right here that's gonna go right there. Let's not do that yet. Alright, what should we do then? Alright, I'll show you. Let's get our wire harness. That's going to the front of the tractor. Let's get in the relay. Let's take a look down here. We got these two teeny weeny little switches. Fluid film will help them live longer. Yeah, because if you put this down in there and put this little clip in there, trying to make this connection up and under here is not a great time. You can do it, You can do it. I just find it's better just to, let's go ahead and stick this thing up in here. There we go. So work that little clip. Bye. Stop it. It's just a little easier. Look at it now, right now. Can't see anything. Click. Perfect. And then you can pull it back down through. Then you can push this little clip in. Boop. Alright, so there's a clip. These wires here, we can send these wires down along the side here. Somehow you can pull them out with your other fingers. Looks like that's going to be going like in there. We'll just plug these right here. Red and black. Is that not snowflake? Click. Yeah, dielectric grease would just make it too hard to push, and these seal tight ones would just be, that stuff will come on everywhere. It doesn't click right away. You're doing it 3 times. Alright. Then you can see we have this little clip right here. Back that up. Stick that in. Alright. We'll halt here for a moment. Coming up to one of them frustrating points. There we go. Yeah, just a drop. We don't need this guy losing his relay bracket. I'm gonna put my 2 10s, 2 10s, 2 10s. Right here. Yeah. Should I get some light? Is light gonna matter? We're just gonna talk you through it. Really? Yep. Basically, this guy's sitting in here. Something like that. This little hole right there, which that guy sits in. Now it's like, how do you get that nut started? So it's like you almost have to put that bolt flat against it, and like almost like a game puzzle. Look at that. Almost like a puzzle. You roll it on. Yeah, I just don't think there's any good way to get a... I guess Kubota could have left a little hole right here or something. But then mud would get in there, so that'd be bad. Just fight your way through. No big deal. Now we can put this relay on here. Put this relay on here. So we're just kind of working our way down towards the finishing. I can go there. Stick those to the side. So I'm gonna put these things in here. It's gonna keep those wires nice and safe here. Give it a little bump mat. Click, click. Here's the plug for our auxiliary keyed switch power source. If I remember correctly, it's easy just to pop that pin right from there. We have our spray still. Can't stop now.
I just sold this a couple days ago for
Oh, we messed up. Messed up. Pull that back out of there. Need to stick it through here. And go ahead and run her on back through there. That's what we're supposed to do. And click it back in. And then put this little pokey back on through. There you go. And then just poke that back up in there. And then this guy can go like here. And it's all nice and neatly tucked away. And this little guy just goes right up in here. Wait a minute, where do we go? Through here? I feel like let's get down and dirty. Yep, and then just stick this over the top here. Maybe a spot somewhere this can fit. There we go. There we go. And then this guy's gonna go right up here. See if we can grab it. Can I grab it? Where are you? I got it? I think I got it. If your knee pads. Okay, let's just stick it over here. That little spot right there. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Literally have to clock that little connector just right so there's room to get through. Boom. There's this little detent Dewey right there. That's gonna hit the next hole, leaving that hole available for the bolt. Alright. Now we just have to add some zip ties every time there's one of those white things everywhere. So we get this on. Now that's gonna go in the lock position. Make sure that's going in. Make sure that's going in. Sometimes you always catch those little nylon covers there and they're gonna get you all jammed up. Down at the bottom here, I'm gonna make sure that gets started properly. I think we're looking pretty good now. Oh, sugar. putting that in and he knocked us on the door and we forgot where we were. Got all discombobulated. Good. That's why I always keep the parts close. Yeah. Because if you look in the dictionary, furthest thing from perfect, there's my face. I'm not afraid to admit it. Yeah, I think with setup is you know, you gotta be willing to start with nothing, and if you ain't doing something right, something ain't going right. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. All this stuff is very expensive. Look at that. I know. Yeah, like I said, they give you this little bit of nylon right here. And if you were to run these two wires on the outside, they're gonna hang, but I ran them on the inside, so look at that, nice and neat. So you don't even need this. Yeah, and then rest on this little thing in here. Finishing the trim. Hey, should we make sure this light goes on? Boom. We're looking good. Yeah, alright, let me take these gloves off. Gotta be getting close to break time. My hunger is hungry. Alright, that covers black 3-point hitch. Yeah, see, the curve doesn't curve into your palm. See, the palm is contoured with it. Doesn't need that anymore. Just whack them on, whack them all. Just a little good. And he was missing one. Nothing I can do about that. I don't have any extras. That's just a cover cap. What do we have for parts? We have a sticker. I'll clean a spot off and put the sticker. What are we gonna do now? Wrap everything up. Zip ties. How many zip ties do we have left? Hate those zip ties. Looks like he's got wheel spacers, and I noticed his lug nuts. Not that they were loose. Just they weren't effing tight. So now let's get down and dirty. Just throw some zip ties on. I don't think I have to go too fancy. We'll just run a loop right in between these two so there's a little room to float. little tighter than that, huh? There we go. Always make sure you're running your zip tie straight through, not in reverse, because do it again. That's looking pretty good. All right, let me just get his wheels on, double check his axle spacers. We have 8% battery, folks. We just made it. I hope you enjoy the show. Almost done.